Beloved souls of light, I am Archangel Haniel, guardian of the sacred feminine, guide of intuition, and companion on the journey of reclaiming the inner knowing that lies within each of you. I come today to speak of feminine embodiment, not merely as a concept or a role, but as a living, breathing alignment of your being with the profound intelligence that flows through the heart, the body, and the spirit. Whether you identify as feminine, masculine, or beyond these forms, the energy I bring is a bridge to the sacred currents of wisdom, creativity, and intuitive insight that have been present in every culture, tradition, and era, yet often neglected or suppressed. The feminine, as I convey it, is not limited by gender, societal expectation, or external labels. It is a vibrational current, a force of receptivity, inner knowing, and creative flow that complements the outward-directed, analytical energies often celebrated in the world. To return to this power is not to reject action, intellect, or discernment but to integrate them with the quiet, luminous guidance of intuition. This integration allows you to perceive life more holistically, make choices with clarity, and embody your highest potential. The journey begins with presence in the body. The feminine energy is deeply grounded in embodiment, the awareness of the body as a vessel for divine intelligence. Many have been taught to distrust the body's wisdom, to favor mind over heart or thought over sensation. Yet your body holds memory, knowing, and truth that words alone cannot convey. Begin by tuning in. Close your eyes, place your hands over your heart or abdomen, and breathe consciously. Feel the subtle sensations, the rhythms, the currents that move within you. This is your first step toward reconnecting with the intuitive feminine. The next stage involves listening to the inner voice. Intuition is not always loud or dramatic, it often whispers, hints, or nudges. Yet this subtle voice is profoundly reliable when cultivated with care. Each day, pause to notice impulses, feelings, and perceptions that arise without rational explanation. Trust them as the language of your soul. Journaling, meditation, and quiet reflection are powerful tools for capturing and understanding these insights. Over time, the inner voice grows stronger, guiding decisions with a depth and accuracy that transcends mere intellect. An essential aspect of feminine embodiment is embracing receptivity. In a world that often prioritizes doing, achieving, and external validation, the ability to receive guidance, inspiration, support, or simply silence is undervalued. Receptivity is not passive, it is an active state of openness and alignment with the flow of life. Allow yourself to receive without judgment or the need to control. Whether it is guidance from the divine, support from a fellow traveler, or the gifts of creativity arising within, receiving strengthens the channels through which intuition and insight flow. The third pillar is trust. Trust is the foundation of intuition. Without it, the feminine energy becomes hesitant, doubting, and fragmented. Trust begins within, in the acknowledgement that you are a sovereign being capable of perceiving truth beyond appearances. Trust also extends outward, recognizing that the universe is responsive to aligned intention. When you cultivate trust, your intuitive faculties flourish, your decisions are informed by deep wisdom, and your presence becomes a beacon for others seeking alignment and clarity. Another essential element is self-compassion and self-honoring. Feminine embodiment requires acknowledging your worth, your inherent wisdom, and the value of your experience. Many have been conditioned to question their insights, suppress their feelings, or diminish their presence. I invite you to release these patterns. Treat yourself as you would a beloved child or a close friend. Honor your inner guidance, validate your experiences, and nurture your creativity. In doing so, you strengthen the resonance of the feminine within you. Creativity is a natural outflow of feminine energy. This is not limited to artistic expression but encompasses all acts of manifestation, problem solving, nurturing, and innovation. When you embody the feminine fully, creativity flows freely, often in unexpected forms. It is the intelligence that finds solutions harmoniously, perceives patterns intuitively, and generates beauty in both subtle and profound ways. Engage with this flow without judgment or expectation. Let the act of creation itself be your guide, rather than its outcomes. Integration with masculine energy is another vital aspect. True embodiment does not require the rejection of masculine qualities, structure, action, focus, or analytical thought, but their harmonious alignment with feminine wisdom. Consider the masculine as the framework and the feminine as the flow within it. When both energies operate in balance, life becomes a dance of clarity, receptivity, and effective action. Each quality enhances the other, creating a holistic presence that is both powerful and graceful. A practical method for returning to intuition power involves energy alignment exercises. Imagine a column of rose gold light flowing from the cosmos into your heart, spiraling through your chest and abdomen, awakening subtle energy centers along the spine. With each inhalation, draw this energy into your being. With each exhalation, let it radiate outward, connecting you with all living beings. Feel the pulse of this energy syncing with your natural rhythms, amplifying clarity, insight, and inner knowing. Regular practice strengthens your intuitive connection, helping you act from wisdom rather than reaction. Community and connection with others are also vital. Feminine embodiment is not isolation, it thrives in relational and communal contexts. Seek or cultivate spaces where intuition, creativity, and emotional intelligence are honored. These environments serve as mirrors and amplifiers, reflecting your own gifts and supporting mutual growth. Share insights, listen deeply, and participate in collective practices that celebrate alignment with higher wisdom. Through this engagement, feminine power expands beyond the self, influencing the collective consciousness. Shadow work is an inherent part of this journey. Feminine embodiment includes acknowledging suppressed emotions, unhealed wounds, and societal imprints that distort the natural flow of intuition. Meet these aspects without fear, with compassion and curiosity. Transform resistance into understanding, shame into insight, and fear into courage. Every shadow faced with awareness becomes a stepping stone toward deeper embodiment and alignment with inner knowing. The final aspect I convey today is embodiment in daily life. Feminine energy is not limited to meditation, ceremony, or private reflection, it is alive in how you move through the world, the choices you make, and the presence you bring to every interaction. Approach each day with awareness, allowing your actions to reflect the wisdom and intuition you cultivate. Whether in conversation, creative expression, or service to others, act from alignment, letting the intuitive guidance guide both thought and deed. To assist you in this sacred process, I offer the guided inner alignment exercise. Sit quietly and place your hands over your heart and abdomen. Close your eyes and imagine a gentle, luminous energy spiraling upward from your womb center and heart, connecting to the sky above. As you breathe, feel this energy activating intuitive channels, awakening insight, and aligning mind, heart, and body. Allow thoughts, images, or sensations to arise naturally. Trust them. With each exhalation, release doubt, fear, or hesitation. Repeat daily, and over time, you will feel a growing capacity to act from the innate wisdom within. In closing, remember, returning to intuition power is an act of sovereignty. It is a reclaiming of the sacred voice within, a restoration of trust in yourself and in life's guidance. Feminine embodiment allows you to live fully, creatively, and aligned, cultivating insight that benefits not only your personal journey but the awakening of humanity as a whole. This is your inheritance, your birthright, and your calling. Step into it with courage, grace, and dedication. I leave you now with this affirmation to anchor the wisdom of this message: I honor the sacred feminine within me. I trust my intuition and the guidance it brings. I integrate wisdom, presence, and creativity into my life. I embody my highest self with grace and clarity. I move through the world aligned, empowered, and radiant. I, Archangel Haniel, extend my blessing, protection, and guidance. Embrace your intuitive power, honor the feminine within, and allow the currents of wisdom, creativity, and insight to flow freely through your being, illuminating your path and the world around you.